Hi, my name is Rajvisha. I'm 19 years old, and spirituality plays a large role in my life.
How long does it take someone to walk from St. George's to here? You know, right? Yeah, I was late.
Although I'm still kind of interested in doing student things and meeting people and going out to cafes and clubs and whatever, it's really hard to try and make people understand how I feel about certain things. It's almost uncool to be following something really strictly.
She's happy with it, so fine with us. Well, with me anyway, and it is for her as well. It's the one thing that she's not indecisive about. Yeah, otherwise she's really indecisive about everything.
Throughout my life, I've always had need to inquire about what I saw around me, about why I was here, how I came to be here. I started off looking at Jain philosophy, which is the religion that I'm born into. I explored quite sufficiently into philosophy. However, when I started coming to the temple, I don't think I really consciously thought I was getting religious. It was more that I liked the people, I liked the music. I found a lot of answers, a lot of the philosophy was very appealing to me. Everything just made a lot of sense. I already believed in reincarnation, the fact that I had a soul. It's like an experiment. I tried following the process for a month just to see what it was like. If I hadn't been getting any results, I probably wouldn't have carried on. I love singing and I love to dance. I can remember finding it all very beautiful. Krishna means the all-attractive. Rama means the reservoir of all pleasure. That means supreme pleasure giver, really. Hare is the internal energy of Krishna, who is also the feminine aspect of Krishna. She's called Radha. The philosophy of Krishna consciousness has helped me discover that God's not just some abstract concept. He's actually someone that I can talk to, I can actually cultivate a personal relationship with. When you chant God's names, God's automatically present, and therefore you're directly associating with God through the sound vibration of His holy name. The process of chanting actually allows you to reawaken a dormant love for God which you all naturally have. When you're singing with a lot of people, you're actually sharing your common enthusiasm and your common emotions for God. You do actually feel that you get a buzz of chanting, you get a buzz of singing, you get a buzz of dancing. It's spiritual high. Spiritually, I am headed somewhere. That's not to say that I don't myself have problems and dilemmas. I'm not some weird person who's just permanently happy. I'm not like that. You know, I still get depressed and have mood swings and stuff. But I feel that when things go wrong or things just don't go how I want them to go, I can kind of see things in terms of a higher plan, that there's a higher arrangement. I feel to an extent that I've found a spiritual path that I know can lead to eternal happiness. I don't think I've found eternal happiness yet, because that takes a while. I do feel the happiness here and now, It's not something that's going to come later. I feel it as I'm going on this journey. I think that a lot of people do a lot of things to try and make themselves happy, try and find happiness, looking in the wrong places or looking in temporary things like career success, finding a great partner, getting loads of money. They're going to go after this life, they're not going to mean anything. And the ultimate goal really should be to strive for eternal happiness. There are certain conditions that actually make it easier to progress spiritually. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. That means no sex outside of marriage. It's not about negating your sensual desires. It's about purifying your desire and getting a higher taste for something else. Everyone's looking for love. Everyone's looking for pleasure. Relationships are great, but a lot of the time you get frustrated. If Romeo and Juliet had grown old, no one would have given a toss about them. They wouldn't have been a legend. They wouldn't have been a great play. They probably would have just got disillusioned with each other and broken up.
Do you want to see Romeo and Juliet at your house? I know, but I know. Do you remember me trying to say about James and stuff? Like, the convention ages ago. I was like 14. That's kind of like, you're always anti-religion. Yeah, I know, it's true. But it's good though, at least it's not anything else. Yeah. Anything bad. As long as you don't devote your whole life to it. Like, conflict. No, I'm not saying I'm going to, but you're not, because that's not you, Ralph. You need to go clubbing. And other things, and still do go out, and still see all your friends. I don't see myself always doing that, Because when I'm in uni, I just get so sick of clubbing, but then after a while, after like 3 weeks without it, I'm like, oh god, I need to go out. The only reason I really, really go is to dance, and that's it, because to meet people. And to meet you guys, to meet up with friends. Yeah, but that's a good reason. Why else would you want to go? Why else do you go anyway?
When people go clubbing, you're really energetic, you're releasing a lot of energy and a lot of kind of happy feeling. When you're actually in a temple, you're actually singing and dancing in the glorification of God. Although it's doing the same kind of thing, you're actually directly associating with the source of everything through sound vibration. The ecstasy feels like millions of times greater, simply because of the fact that you're not just dancing and singing for your own pleasure, you're dancing and singing for the pleasure of the source of all pleasure. Sometimes people say to me, I shouldn't be spending so much time on this, I'm still young, there's lots out there, and I just do what I enjoy doing the most, and that's what matters the most to me. I don't think it's just a scapegoat mechanism, just me trying to find answers to inexplainable things. I really think there are answers. I don't think God's just a scapegoat.